Hey everyone, I'm Allison and you're watching Long Island Thrifter. Today I'm in Patchogue, New York. Let's go thrifting.
Today I'm at Angels of Long Island Thrift Store at 350 East Main Street in Patchogue, New York. And the first thing I see as soon as I walk in is all of their specials. And look at those low prices. I think this is my new favorite store. There's also a lot of Christmas stuff. It's that time of year. I don't even know where to start because there's so many places to look. There's so many things. So I kind of there's a lot of clothing. And I thought, let me head down this way because at the very end, I could see Housewares. And that's where I love to start, is down at Housewares. Lots of shoes too. So check those out. Yeah, I kind of just glanced around a little bit here and there. These orange ones were pretty crazy. But then I got to the end and I saw they do have a ton of items. It's a jam-packed store. This first item I looked at, this is a actual white marble table clock. It was marked $80, but it was half off that day, so it's $40. I think everything was marked half off, so pretty much everything. I did find one online. Pier 1 used to sell them for $50. That's no longer around anymore, though. And then I found one for $42.99. So it's about right. Well, you can buy it anywhere, but it's in good condition. I love marble for some reason. I really do. And I've been also looking a lot at candlesticks. I'm checking to see if there's a Tiffany mark, but it's not. So I keep moving on because I'm always wondering if I'm going to find some Tiffany. There's a lot of candles here too. Then I noticed down here some beautiful German canisters, 2 different sets. The one on the left, also, again, it's $50. There were 6 of them. So actually 12 piece when you think about it with the lids. And they're very pretty. I did find 3 that sold for $21 on eBay. And then the range is $22 to $375 for a set of 15. So yeah, there's a lot. And then the one on the right, also very nice. This was a 9-piece set. So really 18 with the lids. Also made in Germany. Really pretty. I found a 4-piece set selling for $49 and then a 3-piece set that sold for $33.50. So yeah, kind of all over the place, but I do have a set that I'm trying to sell too. And I don't know if I should break it up or not. And then I saw these Pfaltzgraff. Oh my God, this brought me back to the 1970s. I was shocked at how many people are buying this stuff. I really don't like this pattern at all, but look at this. I mean, someone even bought a butter dish for $23.70. I was kind of surprised at that, honestly. And then, well, this didn't surprise me, the sugar bowl and the creamer for $7. But bowls, I mean, there were tons of actually items in this pattern that were sold. So very surprising, even the cups and saucers. So you could pick this up and then split it apart. I'm not going to do that though. Oh, and I loved this Majolica pear pitcher. Again, half price, so it's $20. Really pretty. I love these so much. They're really just something about them. I just love that. And I did find one selling for $35, but no sold comps on that at all. Then as I turned around, I could see across the store, not here on these shelves, but this way. Keep going, there. Okay, above all the rugs. Yeah, do you see them? They look like swung vases to me, but I couldn't get to them. And then I just used my selfie stick to get closer to them, but I didn't see the prices. And I did have a swung vase for a while in my inventory and it took me forever to sell it. So I left those. I just decided not to. Turned around, went a different direction. This is a Japanese tea or coffee pot or even a chocolate pot. I think it said 40 on there, so 20. I only found one selling with teacups for 85, but this one online had the lid. This one in the store did not have the lid. And there's some pretty English China serving dishes, and no, Ray Dunn, you got to stop. So I walked over to the mugs because I have to. This is Happy Camper. You can buy this on Amazon. Nothing special here. Keep moving, people. Nothing to see here. There wasn't really any mugs that really drew my attention, except actually in the mug area. This is a beautiful German white wine pitcher. It's to keep wine cold. And I just thought it was beautiful. I love that stoneware, that gray and cobalt stoneware. It was $5 in the store, selling online between $16 and $27. And then over here, I saw these beautiful, gorgeous orange Czechoslovakian lusterware pieces. I just think those are stunning, aren't they? Wouldn't that be great to use those as everyday? I know we wouldn't, but I really have dreams of doing that sometime. Over here, I saw these beautiful amethyst, made in France, swirl bowls. I love these. I didn't see a price on them, but I'm thinking they're only like probably $1 or so each, and then half price, all that. So, but I left them behind. I do like those a lot. I've seen them before. They run anywhere between, say, $19 and $20 on a set of 4. Beautiful pieces, though. I really like that a lot, but I did leave them behind. And then there's lots of appliances, folks. You can get some of them are new in box. I mean, there's some pretty amazing pieces here, and I could have spent hours walking around. I know I did. I was there for a lot longer than I thought I would be, but wow, what a great store. I highly recommend this place a lot. They have linens, more electronics. These were headphones up here. Yeah, I looked down and then I went, wait, are those new? Yes, they're brand new. And they were $20, so I think they were half off. So $10 for some brand new headphones. Those are great gifts. And there's a bunch of them there. So definitely run over and see if you can get some. Oh my gosh, look, another pitcher. This one is a peach. $15. I think it was half off, so $7.50. And in beautiful condition. Someone must have just put that down because I had already seen the lusterware right there. I saw one selling not as nice on eBay for $20. I kept walking and I ended up in the toy section where I'm kicking myself. I love R2-D2. Star Wars stops me in my tracks all the time. And I thought, I should pick up the plush. Why not? I should have, because look, one of these sold for $75. I'm kind of kicking myself that I left it behind. Yeah, I should have spun back around and just taken that and bought it. I don't even know what the price was, but I'm sure it was not that much. Now I'm heading across the store, more holiday items, but then there's a jewelry section. You should come check this out because I know you people out there that love the jewelry, and there's tons of it. There's some vintage pieces and some very pretty, very nicely displayed items. Also, over here, all of these, $3 each, brand new Forever 21 jewelry. I think Forever 21 went out of business this year. I think that's one of the places that closed. And then while I was over here, I started chatting with one of my subscribers, Steven. Hello, Steven. You were wonderful to chat with. He walked me back to the crystal because he said, did you see the Waterford? And I said, no, I didn't see the Waterford. So he pointed it out. And there were 2 Waterford bowls there. Really nice, very heavy. This is too much for me to ship. But that one pattern sells between $38 and $44. And then this one, both of them were priced, by the way, $50. So they were half off. They were $25 each. And they were, again, very heavy but beautiful Waterford crystal. And I was so impressed. Thank you, Stephen. It was so nice chatting with you. I really had a ball. This one I found online, a sold comp that sold for about $37. But nice, you can find Waterford crystal. It's so pretty. And guess what? Then I found an apple pitcher. Obviously someone's collection is nearby. I just felt it. This is an Italian Majolica red apple pitcher. And I really was like, oh my gosh, there's something happening here. I found one that was selling for $22.50, but no sold comps on that. And then when I turned around, there it was, the mother lode. Someone, their collection ended up here, and here are the grapes. They run $23 to $25 online. And then another set of grapes that were up there on the left, that one I didn't like as much. And I didn't see what the prices were, but they were not that bad, obviously, because everything was half off. But someone was trying to sell this one for $7 online. I mean, that's kind of a waste of time to me. And then I saw this Williams-Sonoma serving bowl, pasta bowl, which I love. I love the olive branches and the olives on there. So it was $20, very pretty, just gorgeous piece. And I was tempted. I found one that sold recently for $30. So pretty good deal. Keep moving. Don't look at the snow babies. You know how much I hate the snow babies. Keep moving. Keep moving. There's lots of t-shirts for the t-shirt people out there. I know you love the t-shirts. And then there's the video games, and they're $3 each. And I know a lot of people always ask me, do they have video games? They do. So come out to Patchogue and pick up some video games. Some Wii's and Tony Hawk and Madden. All those games are back here. So I know nothing about video games at all. Back in the Crystal, because I walked back again, I saw these, they have a ship etched on them. I found a pair of them, but not enough that I wanted to buy them. I thought they were pretty, but I kept them. I left them. And then champagne glass with the Lennox logo, with the Lennox etched into it. Very pretty. And then I looked to see how many there were, and I counted that there were 4 of them, which is always a nice number to get. But then, you have to look at everything carefully. And here's the one. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, chipped on the bottom. That's a tough one. But the Lennox is really nice. I did end up buying 3 of the 4 because why not? And this is a brand you should look out for. This is called Schott Zwiesel. It's a German crystal company. And this is a after dinner drink kind of glass. I didn't buy it because I knew that that's going to be a tough one to sell, and it was only a single one, so I left it behind, but it is a great brand to look out for. And then the cookie jar. This is my kryptonite. Cookie jars are my kryptonite. Santa Claus from 1999. Yes, it's Lennox. I'm not a huge fan of Lennox, even though I just bought the crystal Lennox champagne glasses, but this is a nice one, and they sell anywhere between $25 all the way up to $68. So yeah, this is a great store. You've got to go there.
Thanks for watching Long Island Thrifter. If you enjoyed this video, I think you might like this one next. Keep on thrifting.